Hi guys, sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been working a lot and I haven't been sleeping, so that's cool. But I want to share another poem with you, so bear with me. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. So here it goes. There once was a little girl whose favorite color was purple. Her smile radiated the typical joy of the sun peeking out through the clouds. She had eyes that changed like each phase of the moon, always looking for her next adventure and her next friend. There was a confidence in her that couldn't be shaken. If anything, she could shake you. She was an earthquake, with the drive of a hurricane, a force to be reckoned with. She was a beautiful disaster with flowers on her dress. Her best friends were a Great Dane who spoke in fairies only she could see. The world was full of magic. She believed in a father that she saw with faith. They spoke all the time. Prayers weren't something you believed, they were just conversations. School was a sanctuary during the day and a dungeon at night where teachers tortured students with extra homework. At least that's what the older kids would tell her when Daddy forgot that school was over and that she was there alone. Her imagination was limitless. She had her own world she could escape to. She was safe there. The only perspiration on her face was from the pool of dreams she swam in every night. At least that's what she told herself when the fighting kept her up. Escaping was her specialty. Security was her goal. By the time she was 6, she knew the definition of suicide before she knew it was owned by a word. Books helped her transport and travel. Art helped her focus on something else. She was constantly questioning those around her. Why was Mommy crying? Shoes flew in her household, and words were daggers fired at will. Silence was often hard to come by, except when they were apart. She loved to play on the swings at recess. The monkey bars were her kingdom. She ruled over the stump at the back of the playground. It was the only time she ruled over anything. Most of the time, everything was out of her control. She was passed around like the common cold. Everyone had her at some point. This was her normal. Marriage was the only fairy tale she didn't believe in. Her surroundings were always changing, but for a long time, she stayed the same. She found herself in other people and seated herself in them. Then she was ripped from the soil she thought she'd always be planted in. The pools under her eyes were now just tears. Her world was destroyed. The anger started to build inside. She was now a volcano waiting to erupt at any moment. Scars were unheard of before, but now were something she expected, collected. Her sanctuary was gone, and her father didn't seem to be listening anymore. She left all her friends behind. Isolation made its way into her life more than it had before. Escaping was a lost effort. It changed her in ways she didn't see. Once an innocent child, she felt more like a living being, just living in a space, existing, being. Now she was just a flood, destroying everything around her without even trying. Happiness was a distant land she never went to. Dad wasn't sleeping on the couch anymore. That little girl was taken. Now all that was left was one lost, lonely girl. Her favorite color is still purple. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. Come hang out sometime, listen to some shit. Have a good day.